What's up, everybody? Back with another video. Back with another video in this wonderful, wild world. And you can see by the thumbnail, right? Blinken, right, tells Netanyahu in Israel, U.S. will always be by your side. Well, I don't look at that as the average person, right? We already know that. That's nothing new under the sun. That is just, we already know. I mean, the same people that are running this occupation. What's good, Jimbo? They're the same ones that's running the occupation over there. It's running the same occupation over here. No difference. So when I see Blinken tells Netanyahu, right, the U.S. will always be on your side. Well, damn. Well, what about the people? You know? What if the people, like, no, man, we ain't with that shit. We don't want no money going over there. Simple. Can we just stop? Why we can't figure this shit out? How can we come to an agreement? There's a lot of land in this earth. A logical thinker would be like, there's a logical land on this earth. Why you got to be right there doing this shit, let alone fighting, right? We already know. They do the same script in every country around the world. Good rap sample, you know. But anyways, we will always be by your side. So that right there just says, you know, that we means us too. Meaning, don't worry, we got the population and the people on your side anyway, and all their shit, and all their energy. We got them on our side, on your side, and they're not lying. And as you guys can see, the rapid rate of propaganda on choosing a side. Equally, they're actually, if you look at it, if you really look like in the realms we're in, if you turn the TV off, outside the TV, most people think that this shit ain't okay. Most of the propaganda on the internet is all kind of pro-Palestine. It's pro-Palestine. The TV, we already know. Anything mainstream, we already know. So that right there is already creating two sides, right? Because they want people's hearts to be overtaken by this spirit. They want this great divide, right? They want it. They need it. You know, they must know whatever energy they got in people will result in bloodshed. Like, they know what they've put out here in people, and I see it every damn day, just in other, you know, just regular everyday situations. But do these people have the ability to invoke this spirit in the people to actually, you know, draw blood on each other? Absolutely, they got that ability. Absolutely. But rapidly, their plan is moving forward. The way I look at it right now is, yeah, right now it's in another country. It's not really not affecting us, right? You know, this is deja vu all over again, 2019. You know, really not affecting us. You know, we paid attention. We're like, oh, they're just fighting again. And just like Mr. 19, oh, it's just another little virus, you know, or whatever. And then slowly and surely, it creeps over here. They already had things over here ready to go, right? They already had things ready to go, right? Boom. Yeah, I mean, you know, you got Fox News. I mean, this is what they're doing. They are unleashing. Remember, it's the same people on all angles. The same ones are pitching us every angle. They're pitching every angle because they control the media, social media and mass media. They're controlling it all. You know, they are targeting the individuals they want to target, hands down. It's not even debatable. You can see it. You know, I'm browsing Twitter last night for hours. Like, yo, it's sick. It's really sick on how fast they're doing it. You know, and like I told y'all, there's been indoor rallies that mainstream ain't even attending that have thousands of people in them for Palestine. Well, those are going to be the people that are on the streets. Okay, those are the people that are going to be on the streets. You better believe if they ushered in millions upon millions of people from around the country, you know, to seek asylum here, you know how many fucking, you know, like freedom fighters and these countries all around the world have to be here also, which they will be targeted, whether through email, social medias, or whatever, to attend these same rallies where people's beliefs that are radicalized line up. They've already been told when they come over here, look, there will be Americans and other walks of life that will align with your same exact belief. You are to mingle with them. You are to, you know, welcome them as your brother because they are in the fight as you are. I'm telling you guys, they have radicalized Muslims. It's not even a question. It's not even debatable. It's not a question. The question's where the fuck they at? Because you know they're here. United States is just, I mean, this is the target, guys. US is the target. Not for what you call it? Not for, man, was that my sister? Shit. Hold on. Not for we're not a target like, no, we're a target for being destroyed, right? You know, we're a target to be taken out. So these people, they're here, man. They are here. I mean, it just is what it is. They are here, and it is, they are ready. It's just a matter of time, and you will see the protests happen. You will see a lot of, you're going to see a lot of things happen, bombings, explosions. You're going to see all kind of crap, and they're going to be legit, real shit. There's literally going to be real shit. It's going to be real. They're going to be real. All these people come over here. They don't need any weapons. This country supplies all the weapons that they're ever going to need to do whatever they want to do. All right. Criminals got more guns than police. So, terrorists that come over here are going to have more weapons than they could ever imagine. Boom. Which just falls into, what? We need to ban firearms because look what happened with the terrorists got a hold of all these, this is literally a recipe to knock it all out in one swing. Knock it out the park. People are still have that 2019 and COVID mentality. Oh, we'll never be wearing a mask. We'll never do that. They got that mentality. Same shit with this shit. Just shucking and driving like shit is okay and going all as normal. And it's just, that's just what they do. I hope we just don't go to war with them thinking airplanes, tanks, missiles, and bombs. That's what they're thinking. They don't realize it's going to be, bitch, stuck in your house, no freedoms, no liberties, because a terrorist could be hiding behind any trash can, light pole, or fucking, construction cone. You can't go nowhere. I mean, literally, they already ran the health program surveillance. They need to run the security, the threat program surveillance. This is just the best way. This is the best way that they can possibly do it, is use the good old boogeyman that they've propagated in all the movies and TV shows and everything in between, right? Everybody will be scared of it. No one will question it. How can you question it now? Look what they've done to Israel. You couldn't even, you forgot the Yuri Bezmenov. You can't convince them if you try. There is no convincing, You can't. It's impossible. That's why the waking up days are over, man. Even the people that are awake ain't awake. They're truly not awakened because they can't see what's coming. Out of this whole so-called awake and conscious people, there's probably in America maybe 0.5% that are truly know what the fuck is really going on. Really. Because even the awakened, they're still shucking and jiving and doing, it's just, they just know some shit, still doing the same shit every day. We'll be blindsided, So, I don't want this to be too long, but this is where they're headed with this, man. This is the mark of, it's not the shot. It's not that shit. This is the mark of the beast, man. It's been in our face the whole time. Even Albert Pike, Third World Wars. Hold on. This is Albert Pike's Third World Wars, right? Now, when he used the words like, you know, the Third World Wars, right? Taking advantage of the differences caused by the agentur of the Illuminati, right? He didn't use those exact words. I don't think, but he may have. I'm not in the record archive. I'm just going, that's what's been put out here for us to all see, right? Between the political Zionists and the leaders of the Islamic world, the war must be conducted in such a way that Islam, right, the Muslim Arabic world, and political Zionists, the state of Israel, mutually destroy each other. Now, what is the state of? The state of Israel is just a creation. Think about this now. The state of Israel, the United States of America, that all intertwines. That shit mutually destroy each other. Think about it, guys. I'm just saying, think about it. These are what these words mean, you know? The leaders of the Islamic world, right? The war must be conducted, right? Meaning there's rules to this shit. And if you look at it, obviously they're playing by some kind of game plan and a rule, right? One is being get your mind, right? Two is create the problem, create the reaction, and to already have the solution ready to go. What is the solution? Well, obviously it's one world order. You about to take out a whole lot of birds at one stone. Ultimate surveillance. You're going to take out anyone who questions anything. Weapons will be no more around. You can implicate your electronic system because, oh, they were funded by cash cows coming from the United States. Wherever they put it. You eliminate all this shit. Damn, I have not seen this shit this clear in fucking forever. Holy shit. This lake is clear. Oh, I mean, clear all the way across. Like, shit. I have not seen it this clear in so long. Like, there's not a pinch of haze out there. Wow, beautiful. That is amazing. That is fucking unbelievable. I'm gonna park here for 1 second. Project these thoughts across the pond, Canada. But wow, I haven't seen this shit for a long time. Wow. Wow. That is amazing. Beautiful. So, again, it's not going to be quick. I mean, yeah, it's going to be quick. So again, think of that. Think about that, right? The state of Israel mutually destroy each other. We know the state of Israel isn't even nothing, right? Mutually destroy each other, right? The state of Israel has its hands all over this world, right? Think about this shit. Now you already know all these countries been fucking with people over the years. That's been the whole plan. Now you ship them all over the world and all these different places that have been fucking with people. Now you're not going to see any, they might lie about some of them. You're not going to see any of these fucking Muslim terrorists in Africa, in China, in fucking, Brazil and shit, maybe, because they've been in a lot of shit. But you're not going to see them in places that really ain't never been a part of any agenda. You're just not going to see it, You're not going to see fucking terrorists in Puerto Rico. Come on, fucking get serious, Get serious. So, you have these 3 world wars. Look at the rhetoric they're pushing. They want 2 sides, right? And the fucking framework, the words are already coming out, of why are people taking sides, It should be one-sided, like propagating to where it should only be one-sided. You know what side that they're propagating. But the most propaganda is coming towards the actual opposite. And we all say, you know, well, that's good. They're being exposed. It's good. It's good. No, it's good, not good when you're surrounded by motherfuckers who technically really don't care. Yeah, they can give their opinion, but they really don't give a flying fucking hell what happens until it comes to the forefront, right? And as soon as them, and they know this. This is why this shit makes this a perfect recipe for a fucking disaster, right? Think about this, guys. They already know most people don't. They know most people don't give a flying fuck. They don't care. They know that people don't care. How do you get them to care? Subliminally program their minds, right? Because people like us, we don't fuck around with it. We think the same way. Like, yo, that shit's wrong. Both sides, whatever the fuck going on. I mean, come on, it's innocent people getting killed. These are conflicts between nations, right? Why does it got to go there? We think the same way. You know, but there's some dumbass Americans like, yeah, Israel, we always got to stand with Israel. Trump supporters, they're fucking pro-Israel now. You know, they're right up there. Yeah, kill those fucking, you know, Palestine, those evil people. We don't need another 9/11. This is what these people are saying, man. This is what these people are saying. And I listen to the fucking Trump shit. You know. I listened to the Trump shit, and he said some off-the-wall shit all over the place last night. He said when he comes back in, he's going to fucking make an executive order. You're not getting any money if you're mandate mass or vaccination in schools. He was saying everything everybody wanted to hear. But he sure was pro-Israel. He made that clear as day, right? Clear as day, right? So to bring this shorter, you know, I could talk all day about this shit. The mark of the beast, you know. Why is this the mark of the beast, right? Remember, they're in control of this nation and everything in between, right? When they run this false flag, that's it. They run the false flag, they got everybody, you know. Just like they got people with the magic serum. Everybody in 2019 was like, "Oh, this is bullshit." You know, da, da, da. Then it started coming. Then once it came, shit got real, and people were like, well, and then the people are still hanging out. Yeah, I'm not gonna take what they're offering. I'm not gonna take that shit. And then shit got real, threatening jobs and all kind of shit. You can't go, motherfuckers lining up to get that piece of the mark, right? The piece now, lined up to get the piece, right? Now here we go with this shit. The minute they simultaneously do what they do across the world, oh, it's on. You better believe it's go time like you've never fucking seen. You better believe it. Because they're going to do it. It's just a matter of when. You know, they're going to do it. I think this is a test run because this is like the Ebola virus, right? They just want to, like, you know, we're going to run it, but if we got a probability that, you know, they may not buy it and we may have to scale back and wait for our Lord Lucifer Trump, right? You might have to wait for that motherfucker to come in. You know, wait a little longer, manipulate people a little more, and then we'll do the same shit again. We'll tell our people that we got all over, chill out, you know. The fake leader that hasn't popped up yet, that we'll see all across our screens, this fake leader, you know, El Baghdadi, the fucking fifth, or El Soleimani, the 25th cousin of Soleimani. All these leaders pop out, you know, from the underworld magically, right? Which ain't nothing but the New World Order, you know, gonna come out and command their people to jihad, right? Boom. Now it done happen in fucking 20, however many cities across America. Boom. Simultaneously. Holy shit. What just happened? You know, weird ass construction that, you know, I've witnessed and people reported about, you know, all across the nation for a few years now. Weird construction. Well, maybe they was doing something for a future event. And then boom, this shit goes off, right? Boom. Now everybody's glued to the motherfucking tell lies and vision. Now you about to see the fucking script unfold. You know, it's going to go off just like 9/11. You know, oh my God, there was an attack here. Then another one over here, and everyone's gonna shit their fucking pants, leaving work, school. It's gonna be fucking mayhem, man. It's gonna be mayhem because everybody's in fucking fear. Like, what the fuck is going on? Holy shit. We need to get home to our family. Once you get home, bitch, it's pretty much 72 hours. Your ass ain't coming out that bitch for a few years. You know, that's how rapidly they can do this shit, man. They already did it. Man. They've already fucking did it. Already, hands down. This is nothing because they already pre-programmed us to lock ourselves in, scared of some shit. This is worse. This is our fucking. The people are already running around this bitch paranoid. You know. Now, will it unfold like they want? I mean, man, you got some real fucking criminals already roaming the streets. Got to think about a lot of these things. You got real people that's in real fucked up situations already. They're gonna be like, yo, fuck that. We don't need. We good. We good. We don't need you, but man, we got guns too. You know. And what are they doing in other countries? U.S. occupation forces. These will be terrorists, you know, whatever they call them, jihadists, but they're going to be military trained with military weapons and doing real military shit. They might even take over some shit. Who the fuck knows? It's going to be real, guys. It's not going to be no false flag. The false flag is they orchestrated it, but they're going to be doing real shit, you know, real fucking shit. Now you got everybody worried about everybody. Now, will it be a police state or will it be more of shit, this shit out of control? Remember, everything they do backfires. Everything they do don't go as planned. You know, could it backfire to where people, you know, turn? Now you got a civil war. I don't even know what you got a guerrilla war. You know, fuck a civil war. This shit is a guerrilla war because now everybody is a suspect. You'll look at somebody like, yeah, man, fuck, there were some Americans, some whites, some blacks, some people with dreads, some fucking Haitians, some fucking Mexican. Yo, it was all these motherfucking terrorists, man. Like, how the fuck we know which one is who? Yeah, that's where that line starts. That's where that quantum dot technology comes in. That's when, bitch, you better be with the one-sided that's propagating now, or you're going to be thrown into a camp, murdered, right? Anything you say that's contrary to what we're putting out, bitch, you're locked away. We cannot tolerate it. And you already know the flock already thinks the same way. You know? The flock already thinks the same way. Because those same people, right, that they're propagating, when they see the terror attack, you got to ask yourself, like, okay, what the fuck side are they going to fall on? You know, they're pro-Palestine. Now this attack happens. They ain't all the way awake. They don't really know. They might be like, wait, what? Nah, man. They might be like, wait. Or they might be a part of it. I don't know. But you got to think about this real close, man, because the way they're doing it is pretty crazy, man. You know? Now, why do I say Mark? Well, why do I say Mark of the Beast? Well, I'll put this together and, you know, this is just me putting information out. When the Third World War, right, was laid out by Albert Pike, which is, you know, in D.C., the statue, you know, in fucking buildings, right? He used the word, you know, I don't know if it's the exact word, but he used the word agentor. And I read to you guys what agentor means, and I'll do it again. It means agent, right? It means agent, not fucking federal agent, shit like that. You know, hold on. Hold on. Agent meaning, right? The legal definition of an agent is a person authorized to act on behalf of another person. So this is exactly what they're doing. We already know the state of Israel's acting upon another person, which is the what? We already know the you-know-who's, right? We already know that's what the state of Israel has imposed in that region, right? They created it. It wasn't there before, but they created it and put it there. So that is an agent. That's what Albert Pike was talking about, right? It's a person authorized to act on behalf of another person. The party, an agent, is authorized to act for its own as its principal. A principal-agent relationship can either be intentionally or created by implication through one's actions. For further information, see agency law. That's a whole nother fucking ball game. So this is exactly what he meant, because remember, DC and all this stuff, everything they do is contracts, right? It is what it is. This is what happened. And agency law is a common law doctrine controlling relationships between agents and principals. A principal-agent relationship is created when an agent is given authority to act for the principal. An agreement made by an agent is binding on the principal, so as long as the agreement was within the authority actually granted to the agent or reasonably perceived by a third party. That's what the fuck we got going on. Just like United States. It's the same shit. Express authority. An agent has express authority to take any actions requested by the principal, as well as the authority to take any actions inherently necessary to accomplish those requests. Implied authority. Well, we already know. We have authority all over this bitch. We have implied authority, and we have expressive authority in law, right? Implied authority is an agent has implied authority to take any action the principal's conduct indicates the agent should do so. Furthermore, failure by the principal to object to an agent's prior actions may create implied authority to repeat those actions in the future. And the agent does not have implied authority to do anything expressly prohibited by the principal. Think about that. There's a contract underneath the contract. This is why they do everything by implied consent. It's illegal, but it's legal. It ain't lawful, but it's legal. That's why they have a legalese system, right? Underneath all, it is a common law. There is a law. There is a baseline, but they just construed it out of implied consent. So this is all the same exact shit. It's not even different. So when Albert Pike said what he said, he meant these exact words. And he's talking about the handlers behind it all, right? That's exactly what he meant. It's exactly what he meant, because he said those exact words, right? Agentor. He said the Third World War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences caused by the agentor. Who caused this all? We already know. Whatever group you want to fucking call it. Rothschilds, Illuminati, Freeman, whatever. We know there's an agent behind all this shit, right? Between the political Zionists, right? We already know. Every other news station but American news that knows what's going on uses those words, but we don't. And the leaders of the Islamic world. The war must be conducted in such a way that Islam, right? A political Zionism, right? The state of Israel mutually destroy each other. Meanwhile, the other nations, once more divided on this issue, will be constrained to fight to the point of complete physical, moral, spiritual, and economical exhaustion, right? We shall unleash the nihilist, right? And the atheist, right? And we shall provoke a formidable social cataclysm, which in all its horror will show clearly to the nations the effect of absolute atheism, origin of savagery, and of the most bloody turmoil. Then everywhere the citizens obliged to defend themselves against the world with minority of revolutionaries, right, will exterminate those destroyers of civilization and multitude, disillusioned with Christianity, whose deistic spirits will form that moment be without compass or direction, right? Anxious for an ideal, but without knowing where to render its adoration, right? Adoration, will receive the true light through the universal manifestation of the pure doctrine of Lucifer, brought finally out to the public view. This manifestation will result from a general reactionary movement which will follow the destruction of Christianity and atheism, both conquered and exterminated at the same time. So this is every movie you ever fucking dreamed of wrapped up in a bow. This is the mark of the beast. This formula, who knows? It might not come right now. But this formula, it's clear as day what they're doing, where they're headed with this, how they want you to choose one side. If you don't, you will wage war upon each other, right? This is what they're fucking doing because we already know we got a radicalized society as it is anytime some other bullshit comes up. But here we go where all this shit comes together, and they've shown us with the George Floyd and the other guy who got killed in Israel. They merge it together. Like, this shit is wicked, twisted sorcery, like it's nobody's business. You know? It just is what it is, man. Right? Now we're going to go into the word mark, right? Mark of the beast, right? What is a beast? Well, in law, the beast is the animal. It's you, motherfucker. It's me. We're already under the beast system, literally, because in law, you are considered an animal or sort of such. You're not considered human until you become upright and up forth, right? In law, that's the only way. You know, you got to become human, not inhuman. You're a beast. You know, you're a fucking beast. You're an animal, man. This is law 101. They already call you an animal. We're treated like animals. That's why they put us in fucking cages. You know, think about this stuff, man. The mark of the beast, right? You need a mark because you're a fucking beast. So we need to know if you line up with us. Do you obey all of our commands, wishes, understandings, beliefs? Yes, put the mark on me. Boom, here you go with your quantum dot fucking tattoo. Where do you want it? Because to save us time, we know what we're putting out. We're the only ones that can put this out. We need it on your forehead or your hand. Think about it. You out, boom, you see the shit on somebody's forehead like I'm looking at this dude right here. You know. All right. You know, they ain't gonna fuck with nobody because they could walk up with the little device and just scan it. Okay, all right, go, sir. I'm telling you, man, this shit is fucking real. Sounds like a weird ass, wicked ass dystopian movie, but this shit is real. Now, what does mark mean? The etymology of the word mark, right? Mark, trace impression. We already know that, right? Boundary, limit, sign, landmark. Boundary, which often marked a frontier. Boundary, frontier, boundary, border, right? What the fuck did they do to Palestine? They put the state of Israel. What they did is they created a state. What they did is they created a mark. So they marked that territory, put boundaries all over it, right? Think about this shit. This is what mark means. They marked that territory, put boundaries around it, right? Whatever significance that area has, it's powerful ley lines and spirituality. Look what it's doing right now, right? Boundary has evolved by Old English through pillar, post as a sign of boundary, through a sign in general, then to impression or trace forming a sign, right? Meaning any visible trace or impression is recorded by, 1200, meaning a cross, right? Or other character made by an illiterate person as a signature, right? Think about what they just said, a literate person as a signature. So when all these, remember, contract comes from canon, comes from biblical times, right? When you sign on the X, right? You're illiterate. Fuck you got to sign on the X for? Bitch, you read it. Why you got to sign on the X? Your submission to illiteracy, right? Think about that. And then another one, a line drawn to indicate the starting point of a race. I mean, this shit has all the shit in. This word has it all intertwined in one. Mark, right? Mark. And also as target, sign, token, right? Now, you have it mark is also a unit of money or weight. That's why a lot of people always say, oh, the mark of the beast, the mark of the beast, the mark of the beast is money, money, money. You can't buy or sell. That's way beyond that. This incorporates a lot of different shit, you know? A unit of weight, chiefly for gold or silver, equal to about 8 ounces, probably from Old Norse mark, unit of weight, right? Imprinted weight or coin. Now, okay, now look at this use of the word mark. Same thing. Verb, to put a mark on. To trace out boundaries. The state of Israel is traced out by boundaries. That shit keeps getting fucking bigger, right? Keeps getting bigger over there on that land. That is the mark. Now, just to round it all out, right? Let's go to, hold on. Let's go to this one. That's the etymology of the word mark. Now we're going to go to the legal definition of mark, right? Mark, a character usually in the form of a cross or an X that is made as a substitute for a signature by a person who cannot or is unwilling to write. Think about that shit, man. And then again, it goes, legal term is to fix or to trace out the bounds or limits of a landowner, being his boundaries. I mean, this shit is all, I mean, it just is what it is. Mark of the beast. Coming out of that area. Choose a fucking side. Simple. All right. You don't rock with this side, off with your motherfucking head. We can't have another terrorist attack like that. We just got to kill you on sight. And you have the other motherfuckers kill, kill, kill. But how do they switch this, right? How do they turn this around? Because they have a lot of people weighing with Palestine, which is a good thing. Maybe their plan isn't working. They got to put that shit back in the fucking bag. Maybe they thought they had a lot of people who side with Israel. Maybe they thought that. I don't know. Or maybe they want this big, great fucking guerrilla warfare type shit to clear a lot of people the fuck out the motherfucking way and still get the objective. So whatever way it goes, I don't fucking know. But this shit points to a mark of the beast, right? Simple and plain and simple, guys. Mark, again, a character, usually, and this is from the Black's Law Dictionary, in the form of a cross made as a substitute for his signature by a person who cannot write in executing a conveyance or other legal documents. So just like Albert Pike said, agent Tor, right? Someone behind someone, right? This is all the same shit. The state of Israel is, there's principles behind the state of Israel, meaning there's a person or people behind the state of Israel who has pledged that, put that, who is calling the shots, A, B, C, and D, which goes along with the legal definition, which goes along with the etymology of the word, which even goes along to the biblical times when you read the mark in the Bible, right? And the legal definition says it is commonly made as follows: a third person writes the name of the mark's man, leaving a blank space between the Christian name and the surname. In the space, the letter traces the mark or cross lines, and above the mark is written his or her, and below it, mark 2, the sign, writing, or ticket put upon manufactured goods to distinguish them from others, appearing thus in a compound trademark, a token of evidence or of proof, as a phrase, a mark of fraud, right? These are just mad different definitions of the word mark. So think about this, man. Think of just the way they're pushing this shit, how they ran COVID-19, and understand that this is easy. You know, this is, if I was a psychopath, I'm like, oh, we got these motherfuckers. Listen, we're going to blow up 30 places around here, lock this bitch down, and a bitch ain't coming out until they get that quantum dot, because we need to know. We ain't got time to roll out all this shit yet, so we can visibly see if they have this, because we know you motherfuckers are out there who don't jive with this, and we know you won't put that mark on your body. But in case you try to fool us, we will have all the surveillance and all the little handheld tools we need, because we need to verify who you are by scanning your motherfucking ass anywhere you go. And You thought facial recognition on your phone to unlock it was for that. Hell no. You thought the facial no, this is the fucking this is to connect something else to it. Okay, yeah, he's got the mark on him. So go ahead, unlock your phone. Let's see. Now, if you a fraud, bitch, you going straight away. They gonna haul you off. If we done drew the shit on our fucking forehead and shit, and we go to our own device, that motherfucker going beep, beep, beep. You know, the text message shit that came through. Now, you know, all this shit is just hypothetically some over, you know, dramatized shit. But think about this shit, guys. I just think, you know, I look at the rhetoric they're pushing and the way they're pushing it. I'm like, they want guerrilla warfare and they want to come clean up the fucking mess, you know? So I'm just saying, you know, this all could just be like I said, some bullshit. But hey, just like we thought Mr. 19 was bullshit. But what do I think? I think that right now they're not going to go where they want to go with it, but they're going to run. But how far are they going to run? You know, I kind of think they want to see how many people gets out on the streets. How many people, because all the data's coming back through AI anyway. They don't need to do all that no more. They got AI to capture all the shit out and put it into their quantum computers and be like, okay, this many people are this, or whatever they want to look at for their fucking plans, right? They can look at it. But I'm talking about as far as really going, do I think they're going to really go? Really, no. You know, but can they push different sectors? Hell yeah. You know, hell yeah. I think they just want to see where people at right now, you know. I don't know. I don't know. It's Friday, 18th, and Saturday is eclipse, so you better believe they're gonna up some energy. I don't know if you're noticing, but the fucking Halloween this year are fucking huge. Slim fucking am I still there, guys? Thought we lost it. Are we still good? Let me know. Israel just gonna destroy everything left in. Yeah, I mean they could wipe them people. Oh, I'm coming in and out. Damn. Yeah, thank God to these beautiful trees over here. So let me wait till I get out for the trees over here. Yeah, because all these beautiful trees over here blocks the signal. Thank goodness for these trees. You know. So I'm gonna wait till I come out over here. So yeah, like I was saying, I don't know if y'all noticed, but these Halloween decorations are big as hell. I'm talking these Halloween decorations are fucking huge. You know, like Nephilim. You know, so they are fucking with some kind of energy, and you know the fallen ones represent the Nephilim. So these fucking 10, 20, 12, 13, 14 foot fucking shits I see in everybody's yards, I ain't never seen no shit like that. Not this year. All the goddamn decorations are big as fuck. I'm like, damn. Like, literally, they're huge. I wonder if they'll pass in. They're huge, all of them, man. They're big as hell. So, better be, bet your bottom fucking dollar Friday the 13th. And then the eclipse, they will be ringing in some kind of energy. Like I said, George Floyd's birthday is Saturday, Saturn. And just think about that mark of the beast, man. Remember, we're the beast. You know, remember, just know what mark is. You know? And, yeah, man, it's pretty fucking crazy. to see the what they're doing, like how they're twisting it, like all this video of all these fucking, I mean, it looked like when we look on the internet, it's literally all, most of everything I've seen on the internet is all like, it's not right what Israel is doing. But you turn on that damn TV, you can forget about those thoughts. Now, I don't know which one is more powerful to the masses, but god damn, my news station locally, goddamn, they gotta have a 5-minute fucking segment. Then there was a whole hour about Israel before that. I'm like, what in the fuck? And I don't watch none of this shit, but I pay attention to it. People are like, I don't watch TV, so I don't have to worry about it. Well, that's why maybe you don't get some of the shit that I'm telling you. Like I had somebody in a group, because I passed out some of this information, that said, I'm tired of your rhetoric. I'm gonna leave this group, or if they don't, silence you. And I'm like, whoa, boy, did I have a field day with that conversation. It went well, and most people gave me a thumbs up because I didn't do anything derogatory. He called me my racist new age rhetoric. I had to go check his profile, and he was a fucking Christian. So did I let him have it? And I used Christianity to do it. And people were like, wow, those are some good points. And, they were like, I got a message from somebody directly, said, oh my God, I resonate with what you're saying, man. It makes so much sense. And it's like, I'm not looking for that, but I ain't looking for a motherfucker. I'm just passing on information. Take it or leave it. And this is this shit that I talk about every day. There's people in society that want us removed, man. Just because we got a different thought, they want us removed and eliminated. They were like, I'll remove myself. So now these motherfuckers will suicide themselves. Look at, see these big ass fucking, there's a big black cat. Look at over here. Look. See, y'all thought I was fucking around. Look at this shit, man. Look how big this shit is everywhere. They're every fucking where, man. I ain't been down this road since Halloween. Them shits are fucking huge. Big as hell. Like, I ain't never seen no shit like this. Huge. Now, there have been big ones, but this year they're all big. Like, they're not just big. They're like fucking huge. And they're all not even blow up. They're like these skeletons and shit. I'm like, yo, this is a little fucking weird, man. Even weird for me. Big ass giant Grim Reapers and shit. I mean, literally, it goes up to like the second fucking story of the house. Anyways. So, yeah, man. Look, another one. Big ass giant spider in the fucking front yard. I mean, these Halloween decorations this year are no doubt in my mind a nod to the energy of the fallen ones. So yeah, man, this shit's fucking wild, guys. And I just think that, I hope to think when I see something different, I'll come on this bitch and be like, look, man, these motherfuckers, they really running this shit. They going. They're really going AA, or it just happens, If you see some bombings or some shit go off simultaneously, you got a breaking news story, or you got that government alert. This is what this shit is all for. It's evident now. The wall coming back up, they building that wall fast as the bitch, boy. Shout out to Eric. Send me some fucking video of that shit. Go down to McAllen and see if they continue that fucking wall. Because I found a lot of video on Twitter of them bitches construction that. They are right back to work fast as fuck. Why are they doing that? Remember, that is not to keep us out. I mean, to keep anything out, that's to lock us from fucking mass exit in this bitch. So, it is what it is. So, pay attention, guys, and, armor up with the, you know what I'm saying? The Christians gonna call us the New Ages no matter what. This is all coming to fruition, man. You know, better line up. You know, because when they come pushing that God, Jesus rhetoric, the Christians gonna be right along with it. The Trumps, all that. You ain't gonna be in the middle. I told you a long time ago, ain't no in the fucking middle. You know? I'm in the middle. You know, because I ain't siding with none of these motherfuckers. Just like the other shit. You ain't gonna poke me with nothing, and you definitely not gonna make me believe nothing that I don't want to fucking believe. Fuck y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. You know? So, yeah, man, this shit is real in the field. So, but they will pull them. They'll just touch. There's already hatred everywhere. I mean, I'm all over the place. Motherfucker got hatred just driving. People are just lose their mind driving, talking to complete and utter rage and anger, like almost kill somebody. You know, I be seeing road rage. So I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Oh my god, they fucking. I'm like, man, if we had a red light, somebody would have got out and they would have started fucking trying to kill each other. You know, definitely some energy here, guys. Some fucked up energy, man. I watched a video the other day. Some lady went to the fucking police station with a gun, banging on the fucking window and everything with a fucking gun, then fired the gun. They fucked that lady up. They tased her, but they ain't shoot her because she wasn't black. You know, not that it has any do thing, but we already know. I'm like, yo, people are losing their minds, man. You know? But that's your mark of the beast, man. It's not just a fucking chip implant, shit like that. You need to choose a fucking side spiritually. Remember, this is a spiritual war. How the fuck you gonna think it's just some physical bullshit? They don't care about physical. They already got you in the beast system, man. They need to get your spirit. You know, all this shit gonna intertwine, man. And when you don't align, when they do capture your ass, you know, they're gonna fucking inject some shit to try to erase that fucking light in you. You know, or just flat out kill you. You know, but they don't want to kill you. That's the thing about the spiritual war. They don't want to kill you, man. You know, I was dreaming. I had a weird ass fucking dream, and I need to go research this shit. Why the fuck they stopped using the electric chair? And why did they ever use electric chair anyways? I mean, that's just stupid. When they got bullets and beheadings and hangings and guillotines, why the fuck would they need a fucking why the fuck would they need an electric chair? And I started thinking, like, you know what? Maybe these motherfuckers was trying to extract the soul out the motherfucker on the low. I started thinking about that shit. Like, yo, maybe they was trying to capture the soul. You know, because when they put that shit on the head, maybe they try to kill them and see if they can harness their fucking spirit or some shit from not going back to the source or some shit. I didn't do no research, but I woke up thinking about that shit. I had a dream about a fucking electric chair, and I'm like, yeah, why did they stop using electric chair? Like, well, maybe the fucking electric chair was trying to capture their fucking soul. You know? I don't know, because it got something to do with energy, electric energy. So I'm like, man, maybe they were trying to suck a soul out or do some wicked experiment shit. Because there's a lot of ways to kill a motherfucker. Why would they have to waste their time with electricity? That's extra work. That's hard work. You know? And who the fuck knows what they've been doing with the lethal injection shit? I mean, seriously, especially what we know about the damn Mr. 19 vaccine, it makes you really wonder about a lot of shit. Like, what in the fuck is going on? But again, this is spiritual warfare, guys. So, the mark ain't just going to be a goddamn fucking... Remember, they want to erase your belief to this one world, new age, scientific religion, right? Not even free thought. Like, you got to line up with what we're saying. You know, not their religion, what they're talking about. You know? Ugh. So I'm just saying, man. I don't know. But pay attention, guys. And remember, at any moment, at any time, if some shit pop off, 9/11 style. Get wherever you need to get to the fucking store, get your supplies, hunker down, because this is gonna get wild. That means it ain't letting up. You know, that means it's not letting up, not even a possibility. Don't even think about it. Get wherever you need to get whatever you need to get, hunker down, because they gonna do it. You know. So, but that's all I got, man. You know. Yeah, I know TVP. I've been all over that fucking thing since it came out, and before it came out, from the companies researching it. It has exactly the ingredients in that shit, and it has quantum dot technology, QLED, right? They got quantum dot technology in it. You know, it's all in it. Same companies that fuck around with the TVs, fuck around with the vaccines too. I mean, I made tons of videos on that shit. You know, it's not all this graphene and shit, that dumb shit. You know, get to the facts. Listen, some people got to open their fucking ears and listen, and then they can see what the fuck really talking about. You know. So, yeah. Not to mention, you know, all the other shit that they even came out with fucking 8 months later and dismissed that shit. You know, the fucking scorpion venom. They came out and said snake venom, scorpion venom. I mean, these fucking companies they're literally using this shit. Like, it's not, they came out and said, I'm like, oh shit, they're going to talk about it now. And they just like called it a wacko. I'm like, what? Man, all somebody got to do is do some fucking little bit of research and boom, you got it. Hands down. Easy to show. So, yeah, man, it's just a lot. And, but, you know, they come out with a movie, demonize it, make it stupid. People forget about it. You ain't forget me. I'm talking about the shit when y'all started the dumb shit. I seen the reaction from people when they taking it. I knew what it was. I mean, that shit was blatantly obvious. You know? Painfully obvious. So, it is what it is, man. I mean, you ain't even got enough fucking limbs for all the shit they want you to do. I mean, it's fucking pathetic, man. This shit is crazy, yo. But, yeah, man. But that's about it, man. I just wanted to talk about that. And, you know, shout out to everybody who watches this and watches it after and gets anything. And if you think I'm mumbling and bumbling, then, you know, do your own research and come to your own conclusions and, you know, go any way what you think it is, you know. If you think it's just, you know, some fucking Zionists doing what they do and they're just creating this and they're going to start a war, well, fuck, how are they going to do it? That's how I'd like to get down so you can see the sign. You know, you can see the people amongst you, how fucking irate and crazy and psychopathic they get, you know. That's what I like to do. Notice this behavior in your areas, you know, because there's going to be some protests this weekend. You better bet your bottom dollar. You know, there's going to be some protests. And I want to see the kind of rhetoric, because I remember during the protests, you saw Hezbollah flags at some of these protests at George Floyd. Motherfucking one lady said, no, not that flag. He was like, what? I'm like, what in the fuck is going on? You know, I'm like, what is going on? They're like, nope, not that flag. He had a Hezbollah flag. Made videos about that whole Hezbollah thing. You know, Hezbollah is actually linked to Hamas. You know, all government ass, you know, occupations. I mean, if they fund that side, you know they're going to fund the side that's over here. That comes over here. They're going to be backed, weaponized, propagated, you know. But the thing about it is, guys, one thing we got on our side is the spirit of truth, love, and understanding in firearms. So if people can figure it out, and I'm telling you, it ain't going to be easy like they think. That's why they got to do it with fear. You know, they're gonna do it with, you know, fucking. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna. You know, it could go any kind of way. I would more think they would like to just blow shit up and then have people come on TV and social media and talk shit than be out. We got too many eyes and too many people got guns. So they see some suspect motherfucker, you know, and act out of place. Americans, man, we some fucking, they don't want their agents getting smart. They don't want their agents turning against them, right? So motherfucking Americans are smart as a bitch. You know, so it's a fine line. You know, yeah, I see they're showing, you know, I know what I saw on the border. I know what they've been showing, like people, you know, walking, like all these Middle Eastern people and all this other shit. I'm like, I shared a video, but I just put that up there as an example. But what you'll see is just everyday Joes that look like us. I mean, how long? Remember, radicalized Americans? They already put in our mind radicalized Americans that sympathize with the Muslims, with Hezbollah and Hamas and ISIS sympathizers in America. Remember, they already did that. So they'll have agents and feds and shit like that. So they're gonna look like us, right? They're gonna look like us. You know, they may not even use the motherfucking the ones they got over here yet, right? But it's gonna be guerrilla warfare, man. So that's the good thing. It's because, you know, hell, we Americans. You know, we pack firearms, and you know, it's interesting. You know, death to America, but they won't be anywhere where the fucking government's at. That's for one. You know, so just things to pay attention to, man. So, but that's all I got, y'all, and I'm about to get up out of here and you know, enjoy this fucking crazy blue sky we got. So peace and love, and talk to y'all later.